Today I'm starting with day 1 of a 6-day affirmations project. We're going to be taking one break on Saturday because on the Sabbath I do not record a video. I've collected many of these over the years, and some of them affirm a reality for the true self, and some of them reaffirm the self. So if they're a little wordy, this is how we do it. We say them, I say them, you can repeat after me. At that time, you let it also go into your body, hearing it, saying it. This is all very powerful. I'm going to say it once, I'm going to mentally repeat it a second time, and that's a chance if you want to say it too. You can also pause the video and say each one, however you're comfortable. Before we do that, we do a breath practice. It engages the flow, and then they'll really be able to come in. I've collected these, and when, from all over the place, and some of them are short, some of them are long. When it's a particularly complex or wordy one, I might break it up into a few, or I might say it a few times in a row. And we're going to start with taking a few detoxifying breaths. So just breathe in through the nose and let out a sigh. A few more. One more. Two more. Last one. Now we're going to do a single nostril breathing. It's helpful for the orbit. So in order to be in the middle, we put our fingers here. Thumb goes on the right nostril. Other two fingers cover the left nostril at a time. You switch. So now I'm going to take away the fingers for a second. You see it's 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to breathe in on one side, cover, switch, breathe out on this side, then breathe in, then cover, switch, breathe in, breathe out what we just breathed in the other nostril, breathe in, cover, switch, breathe out, breathe in, cover, switch, breathe out, breathe in. So it's out and then in from what we took in. I'm going to count to 5 in between. If that's too much for you, lower the volume. As long as you see my hands here, put the fingers away if it's too complicated for you. Try to just close one if it's really too hard for you. But this is really the proper way, and it has the most benefit. And background on this is the channels of the body. So we have these two channels of giving and receiving, and this is how we create the internal circuitry that we could affirm ourselves rather than affirm someone outside. So they affirm us. We say, that's someone important to me. And then what they say is important about me. We just are important to ourselves and affirm our own importance and all these truths. Yes, and so in the beginning, you might have a little difficult time catching up to the style, and that's totally fine. Sometimes I'll find myself going, and I'll catch it. So, which is totally wrong. I'm not breathing in through the mouth while I'm working with the nostrils, right? So just have grace. Okay, starting now. I'm going to count to 5. At first, I'll hold my fingers up, and then I'll just do it my own. Probably going to do 5 rounds, okay? Because I think we started with 5 detoxifying breaths. Count to 5. We'll do 5 rounds, okay? 'That was 1 round. Two rounds. Three rounds. Four rounds. Now just feel the effects. To seal that, we're going to do 5 breaths where we breathe in, pause for 5, breathe out for 5, hold for 5. And I'll count each round again. And I'll count the rounds on the other hand, so hopefully you'll be able to keep track. I'm not going to be doing this every day, so I'm going to actually probably use this, upload it as a separate affirmation practice, a breath video, and then each day do the affirmations work. So this will be a second additional video that I'll add today. You can use it every day. Okay. It's very good to do breath practice before affirmations. So that was a practice round to show you we breathe in for 5, hold for 5, breathe out for 5, hold for 5. Now we're going to do our full rounds of this. And now we're going to do our Kapalabhati, which is the skull shining breath of fire. Just breathe out. Just, do your best. You're exhaling, and the diaphragm's going. And I'm going to divide up the hundreds into 2. So we're going to do 50 for each of the chakras, okay? And there will be a final chakra of Keter. So we're going, and I'll guide you through. So now we're going to do 50 for the root. Once you send all your energy to the root, where the pelvis meets the legs, feel your roots growing into the ground, and start breathing with me. Hold for a moment. I'm going to breathe in and hold the breath. So breathe out. Now breathe in with the whistle, like a straw, and hold for a little bit of time, as long as you need. Let the energy circulate the root. And let it go. Now we go to the second chakra. This we're going to think of our digestion, when we break things down, when we build things up, what becomes part of us, what we lose. So creation, destruction, energy, the intestines, all that kind of stuff, right? So you're going to feel it permeate the second brain, kind of around this whole area. The womb extensions, right? Like our ovaries, Or for a man, it's kind of like where the penis is pulling from. So just really like feeling like this is where we create and destroy from. So breathing into here, 50, okay? I might have lost count, but I hope that was 50. And just let it be. And now breathe in through the straw. Hold here, let the energy circulate that area. And now we're going to the solar area, the plexus, solar plexus area. Sorry, bad angle. Do something to stimulate it. Fire center, right? We're gonna breathe into. This is where we get our courage, our motivation. This is where our dreams come true. Release the last round. Now we go into this area. Hold out for a sec. We breathe into the straw, we hold. Things really start to integrate. Now we do the next round. This is the heart. Radiating energy, what comes up and out, cleansing this area, clearing the area. Hold out, and now breathe in through the straw and hold. Stretching. I feel always like shifts after I do every round. Like my spine, my ribs, everything. I'm pretty hot because it's like a breath of fire and you're using your core, but also because it's like a heat wave in New York City. I'm sitting in an apartment close to the roof on the 6th floor with a window open and no AC. All right, now we're going into our throat. I'm looking at my own self. I see a better glow already. This is very real. This is how we cleanse and clear. I'm glowing compared to when I first started the video. And this will be you too. It only took 15 minutes, right? Better than any medication, better than pretty much any surgeries, right? I mean, like Botox, kind of like to make your skin look nice. And this is it. This is where it's at. All right, now we're going to go into the throat. And this is where it's a narrow place. The heart is expansive, and then the brain, we're going to go into the third eye, which sees outward. So the heart radiates, and the third eye looks out, or like the inner knowledge, the sight, our thoughts. So this is a narrow place. This is where we breathe into like a labor pain. This is the constriction. This could even feel like problem. This is contrast. Because usually when we speak, it's either to say yes or no. It's like an agreement or against. It's to explore. And this is how, it's in against, yes or no. It's like, I like you, I don't like you. I'm defending against you, or I'm speaking for you. And then now we kind of open it so like the heart and the mind can meet, and actually we speak for real. We speak what really matters, and we affirm with our speech. We realize the power of creation and destruction through the speech. Okay, let's go. Hold out. I think I lost count there again, but it's all good. And now breathe in through the straw. And hold. Wow, literally my whole neck got an adjustment. And now we go into this area. Like I said, it sees outward. So see what we're projecting out into our universe. Now we clear this area so we can let go of some of the baggage, some of the thoughts that are conditioning, familiar, safe, when they're not. They're not really who we are. It's not really our familiar. And it's not really safe because it actually makes us feel drama and harm that doesn't align. So looking out into the world with your eyes closed, concentrating on looking through. You're penetrating into your whole vision of your whole reality. Now let's go. This is our last round, so fully go. Send the energy up from here, right? Send the energy up into this area. Hold. Breathe in through the straw. Hold. Let it go. And now we're going to let the light come in from the catcher. So now we are crown energy. We're just going to pause for a moment, let all the light come in through the crown. Feel it melting through the third eye area. Feel it melting through past the back of the nose where we breathe, and through our throat, into the heart, and melting down into the solar plexus, and then into the next two chakras, down all the way into the metabolism chakra, and then into the root chakra. And go down the legs, down the arms, just fully feeling the light melt in. And the light of the being, this we call prana, right? This is we can breathe mindfully to increase prana. So I'll put up this video now. this is a breath work practice, and it makes all affirmations. And like I said, I'm not going to do this for every single day, so you can listen to this each day you want to do affirmation practice. We're going to be doing one video for the next 10 days each day.